Well, we should follow the agenda. Call the meeting to order. Approval of the minutes. I'm sure you've all read the minutes from last meeting. And so, having done so, we would like to approve those minutes at this point. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Kenneth, and Gertrude. Any discussion about that before we have a vote? All those in favor to approve the minutes?
Aye.
And those not in favor, just hold your peace, I guess. The financial report. Mike is not here, at least at this point. Could you enlighten the group on the finances, please?
All right, so our budgeted income was based on if we got the EDA grant, and that was the $233,017.20. So far, our income is $79,066.38. Right now,
You think it?
yeah,
Okay.
right now, our net assets are $149,869.59. Anybody have any questions? Awesome.
Is that it?
Yes.
Having seen and looked at the finances and hearing the report there, are there any questions regarding the finances?
What's the status of the grant?
So last I talked to the EDA, they said we're still on their list of people to actually go through and approve our change in management documents. Then they're like, but we know everything's going to be closing down, so we're not going to be looking at it until they're back in session and everyone's working again. And then once we get our change in management accepted, then we'll be able to apply for the partnership planning grant.
And Claire, we're paying for your Oprah training, right? And that's coming out of which line item on expenses?
I believe it's coming out of the equipment because we didn't put it in, or no, the list, miscellaneous.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, but at least we're paying for that.
yeah,
Okay.
and that's done. All I have to do is pass one more test this week and then pass the final, and then I'll be a grant administrator for Oprah.
That's terrific, that's great.
Any further discussion on the finances? I'd like to introduce some items that we could also consider as you vote. We need your approval to pay for the pizza we're consuming.
So what's the amount?
$252.99. They gave us a discount.
You had a lot of reservations come in that you had a lot of people who had to cancel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we gotta take some home?
Yeah, I brought saran wrap so you can wrap it up and take it. Extra plates.
Call it this.
So,
Second.
so we got a second to approve the finances and pay for the pizza. Am I correct?
Yes.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any not in favor? Okay, thank you very much. So we got that, check. No old business that I'm aware of, are you clear? New business, vote on proposed budget.
And this budget at the bottom does say everything when it comes to salaries, taxes, ED partnership grant. All of that is based on us getting that partnership grant. So I just made it the maximum that we think of either getting and then paying.
So without getting the EDA grant, the director's salary would be half of that, and the EDA partnership would come off. So so it's predicated upon, this budget is predicated upon us getting that $70,000 and us hiring a grant writer. So those two things, and we've been notified that the shutdown, that's all on hold for now.
Yeah.
But they were looking at us, I believe, and other counties, I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
to get us up where we need to be.
So the motion would probably be approved on the condition that we get the EDA grant. This would be on condition, what you have here in front of us, on condition of receiving the EDA grant.
Yes.
Subject to.
I would make that motion subject to.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, we have a motion by Ken and seconded by Mary. Any further discussion? All
Hey,
those-
yeah, I got a question. How's the application, I mean, is it looking good? I mean,
We've got all of our boxes checked as far as I know.
As far as we know, all our boxes are checked. They could easily come back and request more stuff. All the parameters they were working on when I sent in our, management change was previous administration, so who knows how anything has really changed. I'm hoping they get to it soon, fingers crossed. She said I'm at the top of the list, so that could be the 5th, it could be anything else, so.
Depends if the list is 5 deep or 500 deep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is, hey.
Hey, Sarah. So, any further discussion? So, the motion still stands on the floor. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign, or the nay sign, rather. The yeas have it, so we're good on that. Check. I don't know if that's, well, discussion on new executive committee. I have had communications with Mike Pavey, who is willing to be the president of our board. I've also spoke to the other members of the existing, the other members of the existing leadership or executive committee, and they're willing to stay on. We have one vacancy, which would be created with Mike's change of that of treasurer. We do not have a treasurer at the moment. So I'm kind of doing this in a provocative way. Are there any board members that would be willing to serve as the treasurer? Those, someone that has some financial background. Someone who plays with numbers a lot and is well versed.
I have a banking background, but right now I've got so much on my plate.
Okay. I'm not trying to.
Well, maybe Clara can explain it's not a lot of effort as far as the treasurer.
Yeah, it's really not. It's anytime we have a claim, you just kind of get it CC'd on the email, and if you have an issue with it, you can let me know.
So who actually issues the check?
So it's our CPA.
The CGO, really?
Yeah, we work with Fenimore
So you
out of
just-
Richmond, does all of that.
Yeah, you're just the second set of eyes, really.
I mean, I'd be willing, I just didn't want to have to be responsible for, I've got enough checks that I have to write.
Yeah, no, you won't be responsible for any of that. It's just second set of eyes.
This will
They'll be
probably be
notified.
one of the easiest jobs you've ever had.
Yeah. I make a motion to approve Mary Richardson as the executive committee member as treasurer.
I would second that since she didn't say no.
I didn't say no. I think was concerned about issuing checks, you
No,
know,
it's,
between the town and I work for
The
a grant
hardest thing
administrator
there
and I'm 78 years old, so,
yeah.
you know.
The hardest thing you'll have to do is go to a bank and sign
A document, that's it.
Okay, I can take care of that.
The easiest thing, and really look at it.
So you'll get with me on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have a vice president?
We do. Steve Kingmaker is willing to retain his position. You said you were willing to retain your position. Jeff
Secretary.
Plaster has said he's willing to be an at-large, and so is Tim Williams from Union.
Oh, good.
To be an at-large. And now we have a treasurer. So that's the slate of officers for 2026.
Don't we need to vote Mike in then?
That's what we're getting ready to do now. So as that slate of officers that I've mentioned, the names and the positions, do I have a motion to go forward with that?
Make a motion to approve the slate as presented.
Second.
And Beth is seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say nay. The ayes have it. So we have that taken care of. Thank you very much.
And will that go into effect immediately, 2026?
That will go in 2026. I will serve out the next 2 months, signing timesheets and helping Clara as needed. And hopefully the shutdown will stop and EDA will come to the party. We've been nursing this thing along for a long time, and we want to get it over the hump. There is a lot at stake from each of the counties for us to go forward with this and get this completed. From a grant standpoint, we want to mimic Southern Indiana Regional Planning Commission. They're very successful. They have a fairly good sized staff. They offer services to, I think, 8 or 9 counties they serve. They serve 9 counties, and they're not taking anymore. They're filled up. You can't get on their organization. I tried back in 2014. They politely told me, no, thank you. So we want the blessings that flow from being linked with EDA and the grant money that the government will give us an opportunity to extend grants to at least 6 counties. And be able to, I would say, meet or beat what a grant writer, a professional grant writer would charge. So there's some advantageous services that come to the membership of these counties. And we want to be able to cash in on that. And that is why we continue doing this. As opportunities come, and the last one I can think of that EDA came to the party on was as the old organization was dissolved, was the industrial park north of Rushville. It was I don't know, $1.5 or $2 million, $2.5 million thing that they paid half. EDA paid half. Each one of our counties could have that same, opportunity to reap the rewards of the planning commission and this EDA linkage. So,
And Claire and Jody from Southern Indiana have been very instrumental with the implementation of our grant with Cambridge City and the water tower that they're installing there. That was an EDA grant for Wayne County. And we're moving through that process now, going through permitting and finalizing that step. So that's great.
and there again, Cersei has came to our aid and helped us. They've helped us since the beginning, our inception, to be able to help us achieve, get that grant, because we're not where we need to be, and we're working to be as sufficient or self-sufficient and not have to rely on services to help us get these water towers and whatnot built for other communities.
I even had to reach out to them about the budget. It was my first time not doing a personal budget, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't doing anything crazy with that.
So they've been very helpful to our planning commission, and we appreciate it. So I'm rambling at this point. I don't want to do that. Clara, it's your time to shine. Go ahead.
All right, so Dan already passed out the membership dues for 2026. Those will come out in email too. Hello. My only update really is we're doing the ground with Wayne County, Union, and Fayette. Each county has already selected a location they're wanting to focus on. I'm pretty excited. We're still waiting for parameters on that application right now too. Everything, starting this week, we've already started getting information about the properties. We're just slowly kind of get the history of them. And then planning on what the counties want to do with these properties. That's really the only update, because I already talked about my overthoughts. That's it right now.
How much longer do you have for it?
I have a test I have to finish by Friday, and then put out the final, which is all 4 tests combined, or 3 tests combined. So it'll be a big one. That should be good. It's all open book, open notes.
You'll do
So,
great.
yeah. But now it's getting to like situational stuff. Really funny. But yeah, that's really all I had. If anybody has any questions.
The brownfield,
Yes.
3 was the ideal, wasn't it?
At least 3, yeah.
At least 3. I'm going to get 2.
Yeah, we are together.
Henry's proceeding, but through a different avenue, but we are doing through a company that we've passed, and they reached out to us before we even discussed, what is it, CHA. So they proceeded that route, so we're interested in brownfield, it's not through this time.
Yeah, well, it's still pretty exciting. I met with, they have a new member of their team we're gonna be working with us, and I met with them Tuesday. So he has a lot of ideas.
So you're trying to get Missy?
With me? Yeah.
So Jeff, just to bring you up to speed.
President. No, just kidding. Exactly what you did for here.
Congratulations.
We made you the president. No, just kidding. We retained you as the at-large for Wayne County, okay? And Kenneth is still the secretary. Mary is our new treasurer. And Steve has agreed to be vice chair for 26. And Mike Pavey is our new president for 26.
Okay, good.
But he's not here, and that's what happens. But he's agreed
Okay,
in writing to me that he would do that.
good. Can I see a copy of that?
I can show you.
No,
So we've already voted on that, and that's in the books. So is there anything else we need to discuss? There's open discussion, any issues or items or things that's weighing on your mind that you'd like to bring up at this meeting? Bear in mind you're being recorded.
It is live streaming on YouTube, so.
And live streaming on YouTube.
And if you have anything you want me to look into, or things you think I could do better, now's the time to share it.
And or there would be a little time after this meeting too, where you won't be on camera.
Yeah.
If you have a problem being on.
Yeah.
on camera. So, with that, I want to give you a 45-minute speech on how thankful I am to I'm only kidding. I appreciate the time that I've served as in a leadership role for the planning commission. Having been at the very beginning, back when it was something building communities together, what was that called, strengthening
Strengthening, yeah.
communities or together, where it was. It's a long time ago, 2014, it's 11 years ago. So, at any rate, there is really a reason for doing this, as I previously mentioned. I won't recite my speech again about the value of this planning commission, but there is value in it. And if there's people in places of positions of importance that don't see the value or don't see the vision in what the planning commission can become, please feel free to give them my name and number. I'll be glad to talk to them and share with them why this organization should continue and that it does hold great value for the future of all 6 of the counties in projects and funding, grants, and so forth. So with that, is there anything we need to hear from the membership?
I would just like to thank whoever furnished the lunch. Pizza King is my favorite.
This is Jean Dad and Subway, so you
I'll second that.
Well, we're going to divide that before we go, and
take as much as you
feel free
want.
to take as much as you want. I don't have any more. I've run out of gas. I'll entertain a motion to.
Oh, first, where are we going next?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I would like for us to meet, well, we're still in power till over January. So I would like to meet, we've been to all the counties, so we're ready to start over again. And I would like to meet in Richmond. Now, we have a little issue. We probably need to go to work finding someone to help fund the meal. We paid for it today. The planning commission paid today. So we can't do that very much. We would like to get someone to contribute, a sponsor, I guess, is what we're looking for. So,
And I did put that in the budget for next year, just in case we don't get sponsors for every meeting.
Do we need to eat at every meeting?
I feel like that's really a good.
well,
It helps.
it works with
Yes.
church
Has
meetings.
historically.
It works with church meetings, it works with this meeting. If there's a meal, people have a tendency to come.
So if we don't get funding, it's like a church, so we need to pitch in there. If we don't
Honestly,
get
you
funding,
could.
We could do
just
it.
it's bringing it.
I love cooking, so, and
Salad
making
on
random
today.
things.
Dessert.
You know, that may be the magic key to getting attendance. I don't know. You don't know till you try.
That backfired.
Yeah. I'd rather get a sponsor than go back to the old Richmond Inn. If it's
You know,
possible.
who's been the last 2 sponsors this year? There've been 2 different ones.
So we had, the very last sponsor we had was HWC Engineering,
Right.
and then Harry Knox with
Oh, yeah.
SJC,
SJC.
Very-
Yes,
and they did it for,
a very long time.
Forever.
yeah.
And now they're not really interested in doing it again.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So the, was it HWC who's the Rush County guy? Brian Sheehan. So, and did we go back and see them again?
Yes,
And they were.
and I called him and emailed him and never heard back, so.
It
Yeah,
ought to be good for once a year.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can't get Brian Sheehan Company to come to the party for Old Richmond Inn. Is that okay with the group, Richmond? Sound good?
Correct. And are we set on Old Richmond Inn?
If we get a sponsor.
Richmond's kind of the center of our area.
I'll tell you, if I win the lottery, I'll go ahead.
Did you buy a ticket?
I'm not talking about it.
Oh, was it up?
I'm gonna be buying tickets after this.
So, we've got Richmond as our location, and if it's not Bill Richmond, then we will let you know. What's the other one? Gallows?
It's the Italian.
Yeah, the Italian version of Bill Richmond.
And would you guys, if it comes to Gallows, would you prefer to meet at Gallows or?
I don't, it's pretty noisy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, yeah.
Not even private.
Firehouse Barbecue has a room, and actually Golden Ground has a room.
Yeah, like Qantas Pizza.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who all has them.
I haven't
I
been
will
to the
say
firehouse.
I heard
all about it, so I haven't been there yet.
I don't own any stock in any of those places. We can eat where we like.
If we get a rich down there, William Reds. If you get somebody that's got a lot of money.
That's in Wayne
won the
County.
lottery.
Isn't that Wayne County?
They're not open.
They're not open during that time, are they?
I think probably don't. Well, probably should take more than that, but. We'll work out the details. So, motion to adjourn?
So before you get to that.
Sure.
I feel like I need to apologize for being late first. But number two, you may have already covered this, but Dan, you have been a blessing to this organization. You were a part of it before it even existed. I certainly, for one, appreciate all the energy you've put into it in the last couple of years as the chairman. You've gone above and beyond, and on behalf of Wayne County and the other 5, really appreciate all of your efforts. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff, for the kind words. I appreciate it.
From the heart, buddy.
Right back at you from the heart. I appreciate it. Well, on that note, I'll accept the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Would anyone like to see the museum?
Yeah.
Ted Lakey will open it up. It's a quick go through, discussing on everything.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's already ready.
Okay.